guys, how are you doing? My name is Rachel M. Isaac and you're welcome to the Life of REI. Now today I want to talk about how and why I started growing my natural hair. Now my natural hair journey was totally unintentional, in the words of Alice, my friend. It's something that I did not plan at all. Now if you know me, you know that I am an actor. And there was this time I got an audition notice to go for an audition to read for a character. Unknown to me, the character was about a lady who would play a boy. It's about a lady who had searched for jobs after graduating, and she had searched and searched, and then she now saw the position to be a PA, someone's PA, and she had to be a boy to get the job. So she now looked at herself, now knowing that she didn't have all the very humongous and gigantic female features like big boobs and big backside and all. So she went for the job and got the job. So I got there, and then after reading for this character, I got the role and then got called to come for fittings and all of that. I went there, got the character, knew how much you're going to pay me, but there was a clause, there was something that was almost impossible for me. But because I was very excited about playing this character, I said I was going to do it. I had to cut my hair. Yes, I had to cut my hair to play the character. So I did say I was going to do it. I got the character. According to them, I got the character. I knew I got the character, got the script, got home, but then I had just 2 days to get into character. And I mean, if you're friends with me, then you know this media house I'm talking about, they're like the biggest. Now this was like 3 years ago, they were the biggest and then still one of the biggest now. So I saw it as a huge platform for me to grow as an actor in this industry, Nollywood. So of course I did say I was going to cut my hair. So I had just 2 days to get into character. It was a Friday, and they said that, it was a Saturday, yes, and they said that we were to start filming on Monday, which was 2 days after that day. So I had the next day to go fit my costumes and then cut my hair and get into character for this role that I was to play. So after going for costume fittings at the stylists, yes, the costumier, and then I got home, cut my hair, got on set. The PM saw me and said that my hair wasn't low enough. So I started going to cut my hair and then trying to get used to the fact that I was a woman who was looking like a boy, because then natural hair wasn't a thing. I heard on set and the PM said the hair wasn't low enough. So we went to a barber's shop and then had the hair cut really low. So by the time I came back to set from the barber salon, I was looking like a boy. And you know me now, I don't exactly have big boobs or have any nyash or, you know, hips or like that. I wasn't like curvy lady. And so I got on set and then we started to do facial hair and everything. I was really excited. The producer of the movie came out, she saw me and she was like, oh my goodness, you look like a boy totally. I was loving that other side of me and I was looking forward to playing this character. And then it was one of the people that I had been crushing on in the industry. So we got on set and I was to play this lady who was a boy, and then her boss didn't know she was a boy. But it was an issue for me to get into character. Now I'm not going to blame it on not having enough time to get into character, but it was really difficult for me. You know, I was nervous. I was wearing suits. I was wearing male shoes. I wasn't wearing like jeans or denim. I was wearing like big pants, like trouser, proper trouser, tie, shirt. I had to play a boy. I had a briefcase. I had books and all of that. I walked in, and I remember mumbling my lines, and even we were just running into, I don't know, I was entering his lines anyhow. It was then after a while of us going back and forth, they just cut, and then the director was just quiet, producer was quiet, everyone was quiet. The actor that I was playing with was so confused that he had he left the set, not angrily, but I think he was just frustrated because I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. And then I went upstairs, I sat down, and then I noticed that we were going back and forth and arguing. So after like an hour of arguing, they now called me. The PM came upstairs and he was like, yeah, he gave me the long speech and blah, 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 blah. And the next day, long story short, I couldn't play the role. And I had just cut my hair. Now, if you knew me then, you know that even if you you know me now, you know that I have really thick hair, long hair. Imagine if you had to cut your hair, and then after cutting your hair, they now tell you that you cannot play this character. How? I wasn't exactly a fan of natural hair. I used to be very disgusted seeing people with rough edges and full hair, and I'm like, if you're going to be in the 90s, be in the 90s, you're in the 21st century now, then live like us, curl your hair, use all the relaxers and all. So it was difficult. I think it affected me for a while, because I remember getting home and I just hated all the actors who had read for the character, and I couldn't even stand the media company. Of course, I was paid a token for coming on set as Tifa to go back home, and then I knew that some other people came to it, and it would still hurt me till date to see the person who played this, because the job was big at some point and all of that, but that's not the point. The point is, I am now so in love with my natural hair that I look forward to, I have pictures saved on my phone as the hairstyles that I would like to rock on my big day. And I go through the pain. Yes, I go through it. I've had to change colors like twice. I've done wine. I almost did blue and purple at some point. I can be crazy like that with colors, but because of my father, I will not hear the last of it. They'll call family meetings and also I just let it go, and now it's just gold and beautiful. So this might just be to encourage someone. You might just have that very annoying hair, you're tired of all the relaxers, just let it go. Be natural, be virgin. You can be, even if you don't get to be a virgin down there, you can be a virgin with your hair. Anyhow, virgin. Just, manage, it might be on your head or it can be down there in your pants, If there's a virgin somewhere in your life, you're still a virgin. Okay, so on that note, that is the much I can take today on Life of REI. Let me know what your experiences are like. Do not forget to subscribe to my subscribe. Is that enough to like? Is that enough to share? Is that enough to comment? It is enough, but then it is more enough for you to subscribe. So, and you can also turn on the notification bell, so that when I post the video, you will see it and you will watch it and you will get back to me. Okay, on that note, I say bye guys, be good, I'm out.